Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a little video. I think I'm going to start making some things and showing you guys, instead of just your images, a video of how, especially some of the terrain, works. I think it's a good way to give you a better understanding. So first I just want to show you, right here in this, here's this scene. Well, we have just a standard imp right here, which is probably, around just over an inch height. So we see the tilescape tiles uh, for the first month of hell. And here we have the Charon miniature with the attached to his ferry. So I just want to show you a few things. First, I want to show you the scope of the actual Hellgate. So as we zoom out, you can see I built the Styx River using edges, and then the exterior rock tiles, and then some trim to make it look more finished. So we will continue zooming out, and as you can see from the sizes of, here's still the Imp and Charon, the sheer size of this Hellgate. So this is unlike any kind of portal that you'll see almost anywhere. And we got all that detail in there. So this should be pretty impressive once it's on the table. If anyone dares print this thing. So you can see here some parts that sliced up. We do have some alternatives without these spike parts on there. And then of course we have an alternative without any tilescape. It's just the actual gate, so you can use it for scattered terrain. So this is an impressive piece. We're excited to see for anyone's prints and who's going to tackle it first, and especially paint it. So we really want our Hell universe to be very epic. It's an alien, not just the alien feel, but the really epic sheer size of things, to dwarf the human size, and to really give that feel that you're not in Kansas anymore. I'm gonna go over to here and simplify 3D, just show you some of the sizes of the parts. Everything is, of course, as usual. All our terrain is all support free. So I just want to show you. So it'll fit. I think this is an Ender profile I have on here. So it's going to be time consuming, that's for sure. We do have some whole versions that are on there in case someone wants to make a small one for scattered terrain. And so we're always thinking of people that aren't going to want to necessarily do this. You can size each part down, of course, but we've made a whole one so it'll be easy to do. And definitely on something this big, you want to have the infill. You might want to test if you can get away with 10% or less infill. It'll save you a lot of time. Something this big, you definitely want to not go much more than 10%. So let me see here. I just wanted to show you the whole version. And there you go. It's just a size to fit on the bed. There's no any rhyme or reason for these specific sizes. But as you can see, there's two types. As I mentioned, there's one without the spikes for people that maybe prefer that. And yeah, this can be sized to what you want, if anyone, whether it be for resin or for FDM. But of course, you're going to have to add your own supports if you're going to print a whole. So I thought you would be interested in seeing that. I do want to actually show couple of things. So when you make these tiles, like I said, you can configure anything, any size that you want. This is just one scene to be set up. It's all modular, so you can make the actual River Styx is long, as wide as you want. You can actually um, keep extending it, and there's middle parts, so you can make it even wider than what we have here. So we pretty much gave you everything you need to make a really whole environment, not just one straight river. You can do quite a bit with it. But this is the entrance. We wanted to focus on the entrance of hell, since this is our first month and our first introduction to it. We wanted to have, the usual classic thing. Get in, Charin. You enter, through there, this massive gate, and in your first encounters, with imps and seeing the damsels, and it's a very, I thought it was a very important introduction starting part to hell. Um, so as we will keep exploring all the different circles and planes and parts and even outskirts of hell's main cities, and we're going to encounter everything from all kinds of hellish fauna to domains of demon lords and that are specialized in this or that, deadly sins, and we're going to eventually get to more post-apocalyptic things, Armageddon-like things, like the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and it's going to get exciting. But I just wanted to show you the epic scale and nature of this Hellgate and why we started with the actual entrance, in the River Styx first. That was very appropriate. Hope you all appreciate it, and we can't wait to see some prints.